Hi, I'm Barbara Granger, and I went on the mission trip to New York City in March of 2012.
Hey guys, my name is Matthew Williams. I'm a college student here at Plant Cities First Baptist. I want to talk to you guys about short-term mission trips for just a second. When I was in the youth, I had the awesome privilege to go to two different places, to both New York, in New York City, and Miami.
I'm Larry Olson, senior adult Sunday school teacher here at Plant Cities First Baptist Church. A year ago, we were invited to participate in a mission program, and several as a matter of fact, and I wound up choosing a trip to Eutaw, Alabama.
But I kind of want to talk to you guys about what God kind of did in my life, and just kind of the spiritual growth that you do encounter on mission trips.
Over the past few years, I've gotten to go on several different trips all across the country, and I've gotten to do some really great things, like loving on kids who don't have people to care for them during the day, and helping clean up communities all across the country.
We were told we don't have any definite plans, the Lord's going to provide, and He did in a big way. We had a total of about 12 or 13 people, some working in construction, some teaching, and I happened to be one in the teaching group.
While I was on the subway by myself, looking at all these strangers, listening to God of this City in my headphones, God really spoke to me.
I was put out of my comfort zone when I was asked to lead worship for 400 or 500 random homeless people on the street of New York inside a chapel. That was definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone to help me grow.
Miss Anita Lewis, the director of the Housing Authority for Greene County, Alabama, said, please, whatever you do, don't come here one time, go away and never come back. And we found out that the thing was that the people in the Eutaw area really don't believe anybody cares.
And God used that experience to grip my heart for this city, and He changed my view of lostness and what it looks like when a city doesn't know Christ.
A mission trip could be anything. I mean, you can help in any way. God needs every single one of us.
God really stirred up my heart and reconfirmed a calling to ministry and into missions one day in my life. I don't know when that is, but I don't know, that's the place where it happened.
The rest of the group participated in evangelistic service in the gym at the community center, and they had over 100 professions of faith.
Really, you get this sense of family when you go on a mission trip. Like, you read all about the body of Christ. Well, you actually experience the body of Christ a lot on mission trips. Like, when you were done with a mission trip, everything, you're close to these people, and you know them so much better than you ever did before.
And some of my very best friends were formed because of trips like that and getting to serve alongside people I at first didn't even know, and then ended up having a brand new friend and a lifelong relationship based out of serving together.
He needs us for many different things. Every single one of us in this room could be used in some way.
I was challenged to look into the faces of the people I was passing and pray for them, and know that I was maybe the first person to have ever prayed for them.
We knew right then that there was a task ahead of us, and what they wanted more than anything was to have somebody let them know that they did care.
If you're sitting there thinking, a mission trip wouldn't be for you, you have no idea what God is going to show you, how God is going to use you. You just have to be open to God's work.
So my challenge to you is to take that time away from work, take that time away from your family, and see where God may be leading you to go, because you never know what life-changing experiences might be waiting on you.
Hey Plant City, it's Pastor Jose from Providence Road Church, and I'd like to speak with you just briefly about short-term missions trips. I believe that they are essential. I believe that it's vital that your church participate in these type of trips. One reason is because it's almost like a fast. You are actually removing yourself from your everyday. You are changing your atmosphere. You are away from your TV, from your computer, from your home. And actually that helps you focus on the mission at hand. In placing yourself in another city, going over there with a mission to take the gospel, whether it be a city in the States or overseas, It has a way of working in you. It has a way of working in you. God would really transform your heart and give you a passion for the gospel.
Thank you, Jesus. Lord, you're worthy of all the glory.
Secondly, it also enables you to go back home to your home church, Plant City, and speak to others about the gospel and what God is doing in missions around the world and in different cities. At our church at Providence Road, we had a team from another church come in. We had a block party, and 2 Indian families showed up at our church, at our block party. And we thought that they were non-believers. It so happens that they were believers. And we started to connect with them. They started visiting our church. And I'll tell you what, please pray for this. October 27th, I have been invited to a party by them. And they are inviting all their Hindu friends. And they've asked me to share the gospel with them. All that has happened because of a team that came from another church to partner with us for a short-term missions trip. So, hey, jump on the bandwagon, get involved. So many blessings to you all from Providence Road Church, and enjoy your missions preview.
It makes me wanna shout.